one hostile rainforest and the world's greatest river. Add 8 young adventurers. Then roast in tropical heat for 3 weeks. It's a recipe for tension, trauma and personal triumph. Each night the adventurers record a video diary, providing a unique insight into their true feelings about the extreme expedition. It was halfway through the young adventurer's first week in the Amazon, and Matt was at an all-time low. He struggled with almost every part of jungle training, and his first night sleeping rough in the rainforest was the final straw.
It's not my kind of thing, really. I'm hoping that I'll adapt, but at the moment I'm just trying to find reasons why I should be enjoying it, and I can't find anything up to now.
I feel really sorry for Matt today, because he's found it really, really tough. So I'm going to give him a lot more support, because I know he's struggling.
I think I can be a bit more lenient towards Matt at the moment, because I know he's having a hard time. So I'll let him be.
If I knew that I could go straight home, I would go straight home now.
But having opened up to the expedition leaders, Matt realised he was not the only one struggling.
All of the group were in the same position as me yesterday, and I thought it was just me. But it wasn't. Everyone felt the same, so don't feel as bad now.
After their night out, they had a challenging journey back to base camp, navigating for themselves. And despite his dislike of trekking, Matt took it all in his stride.
Matt, I'm so happy he's turned around. Before he didn't like it at all. He wanted to go home, and that is so great, because it's horrible to hear someone every day saying I don't want to do it, because then it makes you feel quite bad for them.
As they tried to find their way, they navigated into dense jungle.
There's not really anywhere to go. I'm trying to work out where to go.
They relied on local guide Harry to cut a route through.
We made a few wrong turns, and so instead of taking the easy path, we had to go through loads of brambles and stuff. And Harry is like a human tank. He had his machete and he carved his way all the way through. It was unbelievable.
You're bang on at the moment, okay? You're bang on.
We were going through jungle physically. Our paths, we were walking here, the jungle was that far away from us. We only had space for one person to walk. I wasn't enjoying the walk, I wasn't feeling the walk at all. Sam done a lot of work, props to him, because he done so much work today.
We have in the river. River is here. I've never been so happy to see brown, undrinkable water.
Are we ready to go home?
Yeah.
Sam, you're off. We're off.
With just the small matter of pulling their canoes back over the mud banks, the team were on their way home.
All the way, 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 all the way.
Good effort.
But as they neared base camp, Ben had another challenge in store.
They decided our boat was going to the capsize roll with all our bags, and some of my stuff did get wet.
The exercise tested how well the team had waterproofed their rucksacks. It was essential they'd closed all watertight seals correctly.
Okay. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's going to be waterproof? Not a chance. Wet?
Wet boxers?
Not as bad as I thought it'd be, actually.
Yeah, it's only half full.
Oh yeah, only half full. I'm going to waterproof everything from now, because you can't second guess anything that's going to happen, and they just told us to capsize out of nowhere. We weren't expecting it at all.
Look at that. Perfect. Good stuff. Bone dry? Bone dry.
My kit was the only kit that stayed bone dry, which I was quite chuffed about, because I packed it quite well.
The team had been through a tough couple of days, and so that afternoon they were given a rare chance to unwind.
We all went down for a swim and we just mucked about in the water for ages.
It was great fun just bonding with the group and just relaxing and finally being able to let go and be myself, which is something I've been wanting to do.
That was the highlight of this whole trip. We were just lying out on the dock out there with the sun beaming upon us, with the river glistening. We were just jumping in, having such a nice time. We bonded so much as well.
It was really funny to push each other in the water and stuff. A lot of people, Georgia was teasing Beth, saying Jamie fancied her. people have been winding me up about Jamie today, saying that he fancies me or whatever, and it's all just a bit silly really, because I know there's nothing going on. I just look to him for protection because I know he's quite a strong lad.
The whole Jamie and Beth thing is quite amusing, and I don't think it's true at all.
Some of the other group members have been winding us up, and I just laughed her off. Beth got really stressy.
Nothing's going to happen there because I know Beth doesn't like him. But I think Jamie might like Beth.
I'm what she would call her big, strong protector, because I'm the same age as her, that's basically it.
Beth does not like Jamie, it's just Jamie that likes Beth. I repeat, Beth does not like Jamie, Beth does not like Jamie. I repeat that, Jamie that likes Beth. He hasn't got a chance.
Despite faring better on the morning trek, Matt was once again not taking part in group activities.
He's feeling it really difficult. He's homesick. He wouldn't have. His parents went on holiday something like yesterday, and it's his little brother's who's 2. First holiday. It's his first holiday.
I'm not happy because I'm missing home. I just want to hear my parents or my little brother or my nan say Matt or give us a hug.
I'm actually quite worried for him. I tried talking to him and I know he's feeling a bit homesick, so I'm just going to be there just to support him.
To cheer Matt up, Georgia and Beth decided to cook up a surprise, preparing some of his favourite food for dinner.
Me and Beth are making pizza and hot dogs for everybody, and not many people know that it's going to be a surprise. And it's really especially for Matt, who's really homesick. That's really cool. So we've got pizza and hot dogs tonight. I've been cooking them, so I'm looking forward to that.
How does pizza and hot dogs sound?
Cheers, Beth!
Brilliant.
Give me a pizza, give me a pizza!
Have a pizza, Matt.
But not George's one, because
How happy are you, Matt?
George's one is the biggest one.
I was sitting at the table at the camp, and I know this sounds sad, but I don't care. Came out with hot dogs and pizza.
I'm so happy.
Thanks so much.
And I just think that was absolutely brilliant. I'll never forget that. Anytime I see a hot dog or pizza, I'll think about the camp.
The fact that you thought of tomato sauce with cheese and sausage on top.
Let's just take any old one.
Yeah.
Who's got the big one?
The mood in camp was at a high, but not for long. When they got a rare chance to listen to some music, thoughts soon turned to home.
It's like every day is a roller coaster of emotions. I don't think I've ever felt one thing for a whole day. It's really quite annoying, actually.
We was all just sitting down on the table, and a wave of just, I don't know, emotions and sadness just hit me really badly, and I just started crying and I couldn't stop.
I want to see my mum and dad and make sure they're okay, my brother and sister, and find out how they are. I just missed hugs. I miss hugs from my friends.
Got out a letter from like some of my best friends, and I read them, and that just made me cry even more because I miss them so much. I mean, I was just saying like before, no one can really hug you the way that they do. No one can really make you feel really safe and loved the way your family and friends can do. After that 40 minutes worth of full-on crying, I felt so drained and so tired, but I felt so good because everything had just come out.
The next morning saw a return to serious jungle training.
We started off, we were doing river crossings, so we had to swim across the river attached to a rope, which I actually found really hard because I'm not a very strong swimmer. It took me ages and ages. When doing the raft, I was the only one kicking my legs properly, and I was actually right behind the raft, and every time I kicked, I pushed it forward, and it just, I know, I don't want to sound harsh, but it didn't seem like anybody else was actually doing anything. It just seemed like I was pushing it all the way and kicking, and it just took a lot, and I didn't really get any kind of gratitude for that, and that was hard because I really struggled and I really put a lot of effort into that.
I was wrecked. I was just shattered.
The team were at a crucial stage of training, learning how to survive in the rainforest in case of emergency. That meant building shelters.
It looks really good. I'd sleep under there.
Finding water.
Who here wants to have a go drinking from a vine? Oh, yeah, cool.
Georgia?
I should take a long time to clean them off first.
I like that.
And trapping animals for food.
And there was a monkey trap as well. And I got to go in it and like try it out as a to be a monkey.
He's in.
It hit me on the head as it came down. I'm just small enough.
Don't let them out.
Once they'd trapped their food, it had to be killed, and on today's menu was frog.
Okay, longer.
These are local delicacies. These are what the local people eat. This is where our foodstuffs come from. You know, they're all live animals at some point in time, whether it be an iguana, whether it be a turtle.
The team was shown how to kill the frog humanely with a quick blow to the back of the head.
There was 2 frogs, and basically they were alive, and we had to kill them. Dead straight away.
Dead straight away.
Yeah. One time.
That's not even nice. Don't laugh about it. It's not funny.
It's hard thinking about me doing it actually now, but at the time it was just I didn't find it too difficult because it was just something that had to be done.
Yep,
Dead.
Yep,
Dead.
Is it dead?
It wasn't that I was heartless, it was just I felt able to do that. I didn't want anyone to make me feel guilty about it, so I said, no, I'm going to be my own person and do this.
I thought that was sick. I really thought everybody let me down there. Didn't think they'd be like that, they'd do that.
A few people began to laugh when the animal was being killed, not because they thought it was funny, but because they were nervous and didn't know how to react.
I think it was nervous laughter, as in like when you see somebody fall over or you fall over and hurt yourself, you don't like, you laugh, you're like, and you don't know whether to laugh or cry most of the time.
And Jamie took offence to that and thought people were just laughing because they were enjoying it.
I wasn't happy because it was really disgusting and I just lost my temper. I got a real big thing with animals and stuff. He's evil. It wasn't the fact that we had to kill her that bothered me. It was the fact that people were taking pleasure out of it. Because they were fighting over who wanted to kill her. And they were saying, oh, you're so lucky you got to kill her. To Simran. I was so jealous, I really wish I could have killed her.
So the group just split really. It was just Jamie on his own and everybody seemed to be ganging up against him. You could see that he was upset and you could see that he wasn't happy about it.
But they don't say, ah, this is great.
I bet they do.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgia, shut up.
Nice to cook for Sam, because that's what I believed was right from my point, and Jamie told me to shut up. And so basically, I didn't really like that.
The reason Jamie's being how he is he towards Sam is that he feels threatened about Sam because Sam's the other strong guy in the group and Jamie feels threatened by that.
It's the macho-ness.
Which is sort of,
it's a male ego kind of.
Yeah, it's a competition between the males and
That's a load of rubbish.
It's not rubbish.
You know,
think about
personally, I think that's psychologically, it's part of that, you know.
It's the alpha male
Jamie
gene.
feels threatened by Sam, so his reaction, his way of dealing with it is to have a go at him. And I think it's like they're almost competing for top male, not obviously knowing it, sort of psychologically they're competing to be the top guy, the top man in the group, and that's why they fall out quite a lot, because there's a lot of conflict between them.
I said sorry for finishing up Georgia, but I was stressed and she's getting on my nerves, but I don't know, everybody thinks I'm wrong. I think they're sick, but there you go. It's their problem.
I've said I don't want to take it any further. I'm not bothered, okay? If you've got a problem, that's fine. You don't have to keep going around telling everybody and mention a little bit, okay? If he says anything else...
me what happened.
Okay. Right? But don't anyone say anything to anyone, right? Let's just get this food cooked.
Yeah, it's right for you lot to stand over your little circle slagging me off because I was over there.
None of us was slagging you off, Jamie. We were just saying what we thought. We weren't even like... We weren't really mentioning...
That's all I'm going to say, okay?
He's been getting on my nerves a bit lately anyway, because he likes to be the leader and likes to be in charge and stuff.
I hate it when people fight, and it was just so much tension. And for that whole lunchtime, some people were just sitting there in silence. Some people got really teary-eyed. Some people were happy and fine. And I thought that's really horrible, because to have 8 people who can spend 3 weeks together through thick and thin, to have people arguing like that, it's just really horrible to sit and listen to.
When the jungle lunch was finally served, thoughts quickly turned from arguing to eating.
The food we had at lunchtime, it was beautiful after everything was said and done.
It was the most amazing banquet ever put before me, and that was probably the best thing I've ever had in my life. Everything was caught right around us, and everything was cooked right in front of us. Nothing, no E numbers or anything. That was so great. It was pure food.
And when you need to survive in the jungle, even live cockroaches can provide a meal.
No, what?
Straight in, crunch, 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 and swallow. Yeah.
Bite it, bite it.
Yeah, it'll just be wiggling.
What's it taste like? Yeah,
Not
I'll
bad,
have one.
actually.
Stick it and go on, Jamie. Shoot, Jamie, shoot.
I ate a cockroach, a live cockroach, which I never thought I would, and I ate a live grub, which I never thought I would.
Basically, you crunch it, and like a kind of milky white substance come out, and I didn't think it was that bad.
I had tarantula leg, and you get the leg, eat it, but don't like swallow the legs. Just get all the juices out.
I believe I've got tarantula hairs in my mouth.
You kind of push out the meat that's inside, and it really does taste like crab, and it is quite nice.
No, I said
You don't eat that bit.
I can't. Oh, it's actually quite nice.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, I ate a tarantula and a cockroach and some caiman. It's crazy, I know, but I did it, and it's just a sense of achievement for me after doing that is incredible. I mean, I'm never going to get to do something like that again. To think I've done it is just like, wow.
Once again, Matt wouldn't join in, refusing to try any of the jungle feast.
Matt refused to eat any of it. He just sat on the side, and I tried to make him eat something, but he wasn't having any of it.
Yeah, but chocolate bars, no, mate, you can't.
Yeah, I know, I don't want any though. I don't want any.
Please, just, okay.
I don't want any.
Okay.
Matt, I'm not hardly anything again today. He's going to make himself ill, really.
Don't go on, seriously, I'm not in the mood at this time, Sim.
What's the difference between...
Don't go on.
Alligator.
I found the way that some people didn't want to try or didn't want to join in as a group a bit irritating.
I dare you. It is so delicious.
Can I see the slice?
Wait, because if he likes it, he might have a bit more.
To eat it all, yeah.
Go for it. It is delicious.
Don't like it.
Don't, Matt.
No, I'm not being funny, don't like that. That's bitter.
Please just eat it.
Bitter?
I find that bitter.
I was going to say, that is so sweet.
Don't like it.
Now it's getting to the point where it's actually getting really frustrating. You're always with someone who's just in the corner all the time, not eating anything, moaning about the food, like not eating a drop, not drinking much. It gets pretty frustrating, I've got to be honest now.
I'm really missing just simple things like crisps and Coke and pot noodles and corn on the cob. You know, just little things like that or, you know, Sunday dinners eating hams and stuff like that. It really gets me down.
Eventually, the leaders found one thing that Matt would eat.
Don't even like bananas.
It had been another unforgettable day in the Amazon.
Today's been the most amazing day I've ever had.
It's been the best day of my life, without a shadow of a doubt. It's been incredible.
Today I just had such a wonderful, such an amazing, such a challenging, educational, just a brilliant day in general. I learned so much.
I just sit here and think that this is everything I've ever wanted to be here in the rainforest.
If you ever get an opportunity to do this, you must take it, because it will change your life forever, living like this, in this environment.
If I use the word amazing again, I think everyone's going to get annoyed, but no words can describe.
It's really overwhelming.
And for one team member, the amazing day wasn't over yet. Callie had the rare chance to experience the Amazon River by night.
I'm going out on a riverboat
With either Ben or Polly, I'm not sure who, and Lucio and Harry to look for some big caiman and giant anacondas.
even if we don't see anything at all. Going up the Amazon River at night has to be something amazing, I'm sure.
I'm majorly jealous of her, but I'm really happy that she's been picked to go and see the anacondas in Cayman today and try and find some, because that'll just be an amazing experience for her, and she deserves it. She's just mad about nature and animals.
Takes the trees.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. It climbs as well.
I feel a bit sorry because I wish we could all go, but we can't. That's brilliant. It's just great.
The path's gotten pretty narrow, and Harry and one of the other locals have just disappeared off into the darkness.
It's not anaconda, it's actually electric eel.
Oh, electric eel.
Yeah, okay. It's certainly not going to win the beauty contest. It's pretty impressive.
It's just been impossible to beat. It's absolutely amazing.
The following day brought the first tropical downpour the team had seen since they arrived in the rainforest.
The rain today was really cool. It was just, yeah, it rained. That's big news.
And it was absolutely hammering down, and it was so cool because I have not seen rain like that before. It was really, really pouring it down, just how I expected it to be here in the rainforest.
We could feel the rain beginning to come towards us, and we dived in through the door just as it thundered down over where we were. So it was really cool. We were literally being chased by the rain.
It was quite nice to see the rain keep down a proper drink of water. Instead of just river water with iodine and minging, it tastes like metal. That's the worst bit, that's what I miss most at home, is the water and the drink, and I miss being able to go up to the fridge and get a cold glass of pop or something.
Jamie was still very much on the fringes of the group after the previous day's argument.
Jamie's still kind of the outsider at the moment. He's still kind of split from the group in many ways, and that's harsh. I think we need to sort of pull together and become one again, as it were.
Because Jamie absolutely hates Sam. Now, I'm not joking here, seriously, he's been saying it all day.
I got a bit annoyed with Sam today because he's taking the mick up me behind my back.
Yeah, people are just making jokes about him and saying stuff, and he's getting frustrated, you can see.
I think most people's problem in this group is that they don't speak their mind. If something's bothering them, they won't say, just because it might cause an argument. It does kind of bug me.
I'm going to have a word with people and say that we just need to kind of stop and put it behind us. Forgive and forget, and focus on what we've got to do, because we've got to be here for another 2 weeks, and if we're down each other's throats, it's just going to make things so much harder.
He's jealous. He's jealous. He feels threatened by me. I don't know why.
And what I've started to do is started to flirt with Sam a little bit more, and I can see that Jamie's getting a bit jealous. And in a funny way, it's quite amusing. I know that sounds really harsh.
Over the next few days, the adventurers would really need to pull together as they embarked on the next phase of their expedition. They'd be undertaking a marathon canoe journey to remove illegal fishing nets which trap pink river dolphins. Before they set off, they were taken by riverboat to try to spot some of the endangered dolphins for themselves.
Absolutely amazing. That got right to the core of everything I wanted to do. And the whole reason I came, and the whole reason I really passionately wanted to do this.
Look. I actually got quite emotional today. We played a bit of music to see if it would attract them, and I almost started crying because I was so emotional because I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
It was incredible. The animals were amazing. They came really close to the boat, and you could see them just like leaping out of the water. Oh, wow. That was cool.
At some points, literally, they were only 5 meters away from our boat. Really, really, really close. And it was just amazing to see them just come slowly out of the water and dip back in.
It struck me, I'm here to do what I'm here to do with the dolphins, putting up the nets, and how much I really want to do that because I saw how beautiful they were.
And to celebrate the end of training, one final tradition.
Yeah, we smeared clay all over our upper bodies. Boys topless, girls obviously not.
So we had an absolute laugh. That was just lovely. We just slapped, you know, mud all over ourselves, and it got all wrinkly and dry, and it kind of outlined all the lines in your skin. It was quite nice, actually.
My skin is now clean, I think. No, it is actually softer, you know.
And Jamie got bit on the nipple by a piranha. It was funny. It was funny. You had to be there.
And a fish bit me on my back, and one bit me on my nipple, and I was scared. I thought the piranha were going to eat me alive or something.
After the final supper in base camp, Ben had a bombshell for the tired team.
We have got to leave here absolutely no later than 3:30 morning. We've got to leave at 3:30.
I'm really tired, and then they told us that we've got to get up at 2 in the morning.
it's a bit evil getting up really early, and we're all going to be so tired, and I think the little walk will take us a bit longer than scheduled.
They say it's going to be 3 hours, but thinking about the amount of time that they've predicted other walks will be and how long they actually have been, I'm thinking it'll be more about 6 hours.
These rucksacks are so heavy, and the heat of the day and the humidity just makes it so difficult to do anything. I have a huge bruise on my arm there. That's from carrying my rucksack, and it's really painful, and I find that really tough.
Oh, I'm tired now. Really tiring here.
So I will love you. Did you see that?
I'm very, very tired, so I'm going to go and get ready for bed now because I want to go to sleep.
Go away, Moth! I'm trying to do a video diary!
The next 3 days would be an epic journey into the unknown, trekking through uncharted jungle and canoeing more than 20 miles. In the hostile Amazon, it would be the biggest challenge of their lives.
And out of all the things here, all the poisonous snakes and tarantulas, I'm most scared of these pigs.
It was terrifying, and the adrenaline rush was so fantastic.
I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm missing my best friend so much.